Once upon a time in a small town called Willow Creek there lived a girl named Georgina. She was a bright and cheerful person, always smiling and spreading joy wherever she went. Georgina loved to spend her time in the town park where she would read books, watch the birds and enjoy the beauty of nature. One sunny afternoon, as Georgina sat on a bench with her favorite book, she noticed a boy sitting alone on the next bench. His name was Cristiano. He had dark hair and deep brown eyes that seemed to hold many secrets. Cristiano was new to the town and felt a little out of place. He had just moved from a big city and was struggling to adjust to the quiet life of Willow Creek. Georgina was curious about Cristiano. She had seen him around a few times but had never talked to him. Gathering her courage, she decided to say hello. "Hi. I'm Georgina. You look like you're new here," she said with a friendly smile. Cristiano looked up, surprised but pleased to see someone talking to him. "Hi, I'm Cristiano. Yeah, I just moved here a few weeks ago. It's very different from where I came from." Georgina nodded. "I can imagine. What do you think of Willow Creek so far?" "It's peaceful," Cristiano replied, "but I miss the excitement of the city." They talked for a while, sharing stories about their lives. Georgina learned that Cristiano loved playing soccer and had dreams of becoming a professional player. Cristiano discovered that Georgina enjoyed painting and wanted to have her own art show one day. As the sun began to set, they exchanged numbers and promised to meet again. Georgina felt a spark of connection with Cristiano, something she had never felt with anyone else before. Over the next few weeks, Georgina and Cristiano spent more time together. They met in the park almost every day, enjoying each other's company. They went for walks, shared ice cream and laughed at silly jokes. Georgina showed Cristiano her favorite spots in town and Cristiano taught Georgina some soccer tricks. One day while they were sitting on the grass, Cristiano turned to Georgina and said, "You know, I never thought I would make a friend so quickly after moving here. You've made this place feel like home." Georgina's heart fluttered at his words. "I feel the same way. I'm really glad we met," she replied, blushing slightly. As their friendship grew, so did their feelings for each other. Georgina found herself thinking about Cristiano all the time, and Cristiano realized he was falling for Georgina. They both felt nervous about confessing their feelings, not wanting to ruin their friendship. One evening they decided to go for a walk by the river. The sky was painted in shades of pink and orange as the sun set. It was a beautiful moment and both of them felt the magic in the air. "Georgina," Cristiano said softly, stopping to look at her, "can I tell you something?" "Of course," she replied, her heart racing. "I think I'm falling in love with you," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. Georgina's eyes widened in surprise and then a smile spread across her face. "I feel the same way, Cristiano. I've been afraid to say it." They both laughed with relief, and in that moment they knew they were not just friends anymore, they were meant to be together. From that day on, their relationship blossomed. They went on adventures, created beautiful memories and supported each other's dreams. Cristiano encouraged Georgina to paint more and Georgina cheered him on during his soccer matches. They became each other's biggest fans. One day Georgina had a big exhibition for her artwork. She worked very hard to prepare for it and Cristiano was there to support her. He stood by her side beaming with pride as people admired her paintings. "Your art is amazing, Georgina. You have a gift," he said, giving her a big hug. Georgina felt a warm glow inside. "Thank you, Cristiano. I couldn't have done this without you." As the night went on, they danced under the stars, feeling happier than ever. Georgina looked up at Cristiano and said, "I can't imagine my life without you. You've become such an important part of it." Cristiano smiled, knowing they were soulmates. "I feel the same way. I promise to always be here for you." Days turned into months and Georgina and Cristiano's love grew stronger. They faced challenges together, supporting each other through tough times. When Cristiano was disappointed after losing a soccer match, Georgina was there to lift his spirits with her positive energy. When Georgina felt unsure about her art, Cristiano reminded her of her talent and encouraged her to keep creating. One day Cristiano took Georgina to the park where they first met. He had a special surprise planned. As they walked to their favorite bench, he suddenly stopped and pulled out a small box from his pocket. "Georgina," he began, his heart racing, "from the moment I met you I knew you were someone special. You have brought so much joy into my life. I can't imagine a future without you. Will you be my girlfriend?" Georgina's eyes sparkled with happiness. "Yes. 1,000 times yes," she exclaimed, jumping into his arms. They hugged tightly, feeling like the luckiest people in the world. As they sat on the bench, they talked about the dreams for the future. They saw themselves traveling together, exploring new places and creating a life filled with love and laughter. As the seasons changed, their love continued to grow. They celebrated each other's achievements and faced life's ups and downs hand in hand. They shared their hopes and fears, feeling safe and understood by one another. One day Georgina surprised Cristiano by organizing a picnic at the park. She prepared his favorite food and they spread out a blanket under a big oak tree. As they enjoyed their meal, Georgina looked at Cristiano and said, "I love our little adventures together." "I do too," Cristiano replied. "You make everything better." Georgina smiled, feeling grateful for the journey they had taken together. They had transformed from strangers into soulmates and their bond was unbreakable. As time passed, they began to talk about their future. They dreamed of building a life together filled with love, laughter and shared dreams. They knew they wanted to support each other's passions and create a home where they could always feel safe and happy. One starlit night, Cristiano took Georgina to their special spot by the river. The moon reflected on the water, creating a magical atmosphere. He held her hands and looked deeply into her eyes. "Georgina, you are my best friend, my partner and the love of my life. I want to grow old with you and share every moment together. Will you marry me?" Cristiano asked, pulling out a ring. Tears of joy filled Georgina's eyes as she nodded, unable to find the words. "Yes, yes, yes," she exclaimed, throwing her arms around him. They embraced, feeling the warmth of love surrounding them. In that moment they knew their hearts were forever intertwined. As they planned their wedding, Georgina and Cristiano reflected on their journey. They were grateful for how far they had come, from strangers to soulmates. Their love story was one of friendship, laughter and unwavering support. On their wedding day, surrounded by family and friends, they exchanged vows under the same oak tree where they had shared their first picnic. The love in the air was palpable, and as they sealed their promises with a kiss, they knew they were ready to face the world together. Georgina and Cristiano's story was a beautiful reminder that sometimes love comes when you least expect it. From a simple hello in a park, they had built a life filled with love, laughter and endless adventures. Together they would continue to create memories, support each other's dreams and cherish the bond that had turned them from strangers into soulmates.